And finally, we come to what the shoguns of Japan were exceedingly good at: subduing. These were warriors, lifelong committed warriors, and they did their subduing actions very, very well. Unfortunately, they were so good that they ceded the vengeance that eventually brought them down. So the shogun set up a principle that you win by strength. In the early years of the shogun rules, there was tremendous chaos in Japan, and all the warlords fought, and whoever won got to set up the government. So this principle of winning by strength is what determined an eventual vengeance that brought them down. So when you just march armies out there, or you try to prove that you're the strongest, and you just destroy your enemies, you're letting everybody know that's how things work around here. They will take that lesson and start to build their strength in order to eventually bring you down. So the shoguns didn't simply just fight initially and win by strength, they also governed by strength. They were brutal in the enforcement of their laws. And when you govern by strength, you have to keep showing your strength, keep having a bigger army, and you can't have anything go wrong, because the moment you're weak, others will sweep in with their strength and take you down. So you have to constantly flex, show your strength, show how great and glorious you are, but you can't maintain that. If you try to flex your arm, you can do it, maybe for a few minutes, but eventually the arm gets tired. This is the natural process. But when you set up that winning is by strength and governing is by strength, you better maintain your strength all the time. And when you don't, when you feel that weakness creeping in, like your arm needs to relax, you start getting afraid. Why? Because the rule is, whoever's strongest wins. And you know, as soon as you get tired, as soon as you have to go to sleep, as soon as your arm needs to rest, someone stronger will come in and sweep over you. And that is the vengeance. Those who you have won over, and this is what happened in Japan. The shoguns initially decimated the western tribes in Japan, and this vengeance, this hatred seethed in those western tribes, and they waited centuries for their vengeance. And when it came, it was very swift, like ninjas coming to sweep away any opposition. They didn't even see it coming, because all those years, even centuries, those western tribes were building their strength, waiting for the moment when the shoguns would be weakest, and that vengeance came with brutality. So as you build your kingdom as the warrior, you want to be very careful setting up the principle that in this country, in this kingdom, we win by strength, we govern by strength. Because if you do, vengeance is coming for you. So winning by strength leads to vengeance by a greater strength.